Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, everyone sing.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Oh, Hari Bol. Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, please clap your hands.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Nityananda Ram.
Hare Ram, Rama Rama,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Bol, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Clap your hands,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Karuna Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra Parama Karuna Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra
Karuna Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra Jaya Parama Karuna Nitai Gaurachandra
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada
Harinam Sankirtana ki Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So I'd like to welcome everybody to our Sunday Love Feast program. It's a very special program because we have with us today His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami, who will be hearing from soon. In doing kirtan, we'll just want to sing one bhajan. It's entitled Gauranga Karuna Koro, Dina Hina Jane. The lyrics will be up on screen. Gauranga Karuna Koro, Dina Hina Jane. We'll read the translation for it before we start singing. Translation goes as follows. O my dear Lord Gauranga, please show your mercy to this lowly and destitute soul. O Lord, there is no one more fallen than myself in the three worlds. Holding grass between my teeth, O Lord Gaura, I am calling out to you now. Please be compassionate upon me and come to reside within the temple of my heart. If you do not give your mercy, seeing how fallen I am, then why are you known as Patita Pavana, the merciful savior of the fallen? I am plunged amidst the violent, hurricane-stricken waves in the ocean of this material world, from which there is no escape. Kindly give me the gift of your divine lotus feet, which are compared to the boat in which your servant may cross over the ocean of birth and death. Narottam Das, the servant of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, ceaselessly makes this prayer. Gauranga Karuna Koro Dina Hina Jane Gauranga Karuna Koro Mosama Patita Prabhu Nahi Tribhuvane Mosama Patita Prabhu Nahi Tribhuvane Gauranga Karuna Koro दीनहीन जाने गौरांग करुणा
करो
मोसमापतिता प्रभो नाही त्रिभुवने मोसमापतिता
प्रभो
नाही त्रिभुवने दन्ते तृणधारी गौरा डाकी है तुम्हारे दंते तृणधारी गौरा डाकी है तुम्हारे कृपा करिए शो आमार हृदय मंदिरे
कृपा करे शो
आमार हृदय मंदिरे यदि दया ना करिबे पतिता देखिया यदि दया ना
करिबे
पतिता देखिया पतिता पवना नामा किसेरा लगिया पतिता पवना नामा गौरा किसेरा
लगिया
गौरांग करुणा करो दीनहीन जाने everybody please clap your hands गौरांग करुणा करो
दीनहीन जाने
मोसमापतिता प्रभु नाही त्रिभुवने मोसमापतिता प्रभु
नाही त्रिभुवने
पोडेची भवतुफाने नाही कनिष्ठा
ओरेशी भवतु पाले
नाही कनिष्ठा श्री चरण तारा निधाने दास को रूपा श्री चरण तारा निधाने
दस करो पार
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दासरानुदास
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दशर
प्रार्थना करो ए सदा नरोत्तम दास प्रार्थना करो रे
सदा नरोत्तम
गौरांग करुणा करो दीनहीन जाने
गौरांग करुणा करो दीनहीन जाने
मो समपतिता प्रभो नाही त्रिभुवने मो समपतिता प्रभो नाही त्रिभुवने मो समपतिता प्रभो नाही त्रिभुवने मो समपतिता प्रभो
नाहि त्रिभुवने
मो समपतिता प्रभो नाही त्रिभुवने मो समपतिता
प्रभो नाहि त्रिभुवने
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Hari Naam Sankirtan ki.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. So we'd like to take this opportunity once again to welcome each and every one of you here for Srila Prabhupada's Sunday Love Feast here at the Hare Krishna Study Center. It is wonderful that amidst all the celebrations and so many activities that have been going on, that especially for the last 2 weeks, and even before that, 9 days Kirtan would have been there, that somehow or the other we are still finding time to make the necessary efforts or arrangements to be here for Kirtan, to be here for Satsang. Of course, we can say that this morning is special. It's a continued celebration honoring the 15th installation anniversary of their Lordship, Shri Shri Paramakarna Nitai Gaura Chandra. Shri Shri Paramakarna Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki. And of course, the visit of His Holiness Bhaktimark Swami Maharaj, the walking monk, of whom we will hear from very shortly. But to continue the anniversary celebration, as we would have indicated, Thursday evening, and hopefully Hari Kirtan have a little bit more pictures or videos to share with us. But we'll want to begin by hearing a few thoughts from His Grace Sanjaya Prabhu and then Mayapur Chandradoya Prabhu, their experience or whatever thoughts they want to share with us, being serving their lordships directly on the altar, or in the case of Sanjaya Prabhu, counting their lordship Lakshmi or taking care of the treasury. He is a treasurer for their lordships, so if he wants to share something on taking care of their lordship treasury. And of course, Mayapur Chandradoya Prabhu also worship on the altar, but then he engaged in kirtan far and wide. So he may want to also share something with us on doing kirtan for their lordship. So Sanjay Das? Anybody named Sanjay live around here? Anybody named Sanjay live around here?
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumritamyena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada Dev Prabhu is putting me on the spot here. Nevertheless, I will share just a few thoughts on worshiping the deities or serving the deities. Sri Sri Parama Karuna Nitai Gauri Chandra. Being a pujari, all services are very important. Let me make this statement. Whether we at the altar or in the kitchen, all are equal and all are important. So, given the opportunity to serve the Lord on the altar, sometimes the pujari will have the privilege to touch the Lord body. And this is something very intimate. When you touch the Lord body, it's something very intimate. And also, when you touch the body, they may look the same, they may dress the same, but when you touch the body, there's difference. There's a difference between touching the body. I had the privilege, most time I take the opportunity when I'm on the altar putting the Lord to rest, I will take the opportunity to massage the Lord's lotus feet. And Lord Chaitanya feet is very soft, and Lord Nityananda feet is very tough, right? Very more muscular. His Lord Nityananda body, especially his feet and thighs, are very tough, very muscular, while Lord Nityananda feet, they're very soft. And being the pujari, sometimes during the service on the altar, devotees will have different requests. And sometimes you will listen to these devotees and you assist in whatever little way you can. And one of those, sometimes what happened, I could remember vividly that one Prabhu, in our congregation member, he was writing his examination. And his father bring the pen and said, Prabhuji, please bless this pen. And I didn't know what to do. I just take the pen and place it on the altar. And rest assured, you know what happened? He became the top student. Another time, someone was very ill, and they asked me, please, offer pray for the Peter. I said, okay, no problem. Write the name. They wrote the name. I placed it on the altar. And rest assured, you know what happened. The rest is history. Sometimes when waving the ghee lamp, I don't know to worship, I just wave the lamp. When waving the ghee lamp, you will have different realization coming at the same time. Sometimes the Lord will look very happy and pleased with a big smile, and sometimes he will look not that, he wouldn't have that smile. And one time I was worrying, so worried that to know why the Lord is not smiling. Is it because I'm so contaminated? I should not be on the altar waving the ghee lamp. and that was a Wednesday evening. The Thursday evening, I came the Friday morning. When I came the Friday morning, Prabhupada Deva Prabhu would have indicated to me that one of our congregation members had passed only last night with an heart attack. The Lord was trying to get a message to me, but I couldn't understand that. Another time, Jai, His Holiness Bhakti Mark Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Another time, I was on the altar, and during the period of time, the Lord wasn't smiling with me. And I was wondering, maybe I will have to come off of the altar. And that same period of time, our very dear Prabhupada Deva Prabhu, he also would have took ill. And when the point here is that the Lord speak to us, but we just have to look. We will not hear the words, but sometimes we just have to look around and we will see how the Lord speak with us. There were a time in the evening, and I will share this thought. Seems that my Sachisuta Prabhu is here. I was on the altar waving the ghee lamp, and I was thinking that, about Sachisuta Prabhu. Waving the ghee lamp, thinking about Sachisuta Prabhu, and I'm thinking, my goodness, what is it that I can offer to Sachisuta Prabhu? And after finishing the arti, putting the Lord to rest, I went over to Prabhupada Deva Prabhu. And he said, you know what? Myself and Sachisuta Prabhu went over. And we took the Lord Narsinga Dev flower that we offered to Prabhupada and gave Prabhupada the garland, Srila Prabhupada garland also. And Prabhupada said to me, you know what? Why don't both of you take a Brahminical initiation? And I will tell you what happened before that. There was no offering for the Lord that evening. I just offered some fruits. I don't know how to cook. What I can do best is burn water. That best I can do. And during that period of time, during that RT, I was thinking I'm offering the Lord opulent offerings. The best of sabji, the best of chapatis, and the best of milk and yogurt. I was thinking I was offering the Lord. And during the course of time, we are blessed to have a permanent pujari to worship Sri Sri Padma Karuna Nitai Gauda Chandra, who is doing a very excellent job. Shankar Prabhu, let us all show some appreciation, give some appreciation for Shankar Prabhu. He taking care of the Lord so nicely that one devotee came to me and said, you know what, Prabhu? The Lord is being taken care nicely. I can see that the Lord is taken care nicely. And that credit goes to our pujari and those who are responsible, conform. Those who are responsible for that service. And Prabhupada introduced me as this treasurer of the temple. And myself and Sachisuta Prabhu have many experience with this. Sometimes I will tell the devotees, please don't take the lights off in the office. Whatever it is, don't take the lights off in the office. And if you notice, this is for this festival, during Ram Katha program, during this 15th anniversary installation ceremony, the devotees did not go out for any collection. Do you want to know why? By some mysterious way, anytime me and Sachisuta Prabhu count Krishna Lakshmi, we always end up with extra. We always end up with extra. Sometimes myself and he, and with even some other devotees, we will go through the receipt, we go through the donation, we go through all fine details to know where it's coming from. But this is where it comes from. By having the desire, by pleasing Krishna, Krishna sent Lakshmi to us. And this is something I will proudly say that sometimes even the devotees, I will go to take prasadam for them, and they will come with their bag. Prabhu, come collect this donation, collect this donation. And I will say, no Mataji, no Prabhu, I just come to give you prasadam. I did not come to collect any donation. And only this morning, I was in the office, and I get a call, please come down. So this is the way how Krishna reciprocate. This is how the Lord reciprocate. By having a desire, the Lord grant that desire. The Lord knows that what is enough for us, how we should spend Krishna Lakshmi. And one time I can remember I was going into the bank to make a deposit. And I used to walk on this road for save the Lakshmi, that is. I used to walk the street out, catch a bus, pay $100, stop out, and go to the bank. And then I had a good lecture for half an hour, how to take care of Krishna Lakshmi. Since then, I don't walk on the street with Krishna Lakshmi. I take a taxi, and even sometimes the taxi guy will tell me, cross over the road. I said, no, I will not cross over the road. If you have to charge me extra, drop me in front. And like that, we take care of Krishna Lakshmi, and all those who given us come to the temple and give Krishna donation in the form of Lakshmi, the finance department, and as the treasurer, we would like to thank each and every one of you for donating so nicely, so generously to the temple in the service of Sri Sri Padma Karunani Nitai Gaurachandra. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Sanjay Prabhu. I don't know how to understand and comprehend some of the things you're saying. I probably have to change this body, but of course the Lord is present. I would say that on top of the lectures that Sanjay Prabhu will get, I don't know if he heard the part where we are saying, Prabhu, there are many vehicles around here. You don't even have to pay taxi to go to the bank. And you can pull up direct in front of the bank security. Drive yourself. So we do hope from now on, from the 15th installation anniversary to their Lordship onwards, Sanjay Prabhu will drive to the bank and that he will save that taxi Lakshmi for their Lordship. Sanjay Prabhu is trying to hide, I'd like to hear a few thoughts from His Grace Mayapur Chandradoya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
So we were seeing some Padayatra videos, and we were seeing this little boy from Essekevo 12 years ago. And whatever you're seeing now, if you see that video, you cannot believe that he would have grown up in the presence of their Lordship or in front of their Lordships, Shri Shri Paramakarna Nitai Gaurachandra. Samayapur Chandradev Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, everybody. I would like to think that my most favorite thing about Paramakaruna and Thai Gaurachandra currently is that they're not fed up of me yet. I'm still able to engage in some services here and there. And I used to always think that it's, I still do think that it's time for me to now focus on material life and develop a little. And increasingly I'm finding it hard, or I'm struggling with material life and with that my spiritual life too. And I tell you one thing, you would learn that spiritual life, it has to be in the form of a sadhana always. The material life thing, it will bring you a lot of disappointments, and there will be a lot of times when you can't even find the courage to go on. And the thing in that day that will make you feel happy or contented or be able to move on to the next day will be your spiritual life. Listening to some Kirtan, Radhadesh Mellows, Mayapur Kirtan Mela, I think a lot of persons would share this thought. So, one of my favorite memories from serving Nitai Gaurachandra from Lot 13. For those of you who don't know, when the temple would have moved from here to through the street to facilitate the construction of this structure we are currently in, the temple used to be at Prabhupada Prabhu's home, and that is where myself and Sachisuta Prabhu would have joined the ashram. And in the morning, at that time, myself and Sachisuta Prabhu weren't initiated, and then even after we got initiated, I think we still did the same thing. In the mornings after we would have finished the Bhagavatam lecture, if we didn't have any activities immediately after that, we'll sit and sing maybe half of the bhajan book or how many ever bhajans we know for the Lords, right? We'll just have the curtain open. It will be 4 of us, myself, Sachisuta Prabhu, Srila Prem Prabhu, and Janivas Prabhu. And that was one of my favorite memories, just to sit and sing for the Lord and make him happy. So Sanjay Prabhu told you one very important thing: all services are equal, but he didn't tell you the way in which they become equal. So more or less, if somebody has an opportunity to maybe iron the Lord clothes or bathe and dress him, when we go and sweep the temple floor, it doesn't feel the same way, right? Truth? Yeah? Are we not sure? The thing that makes all of the services equally is our mindset that we're doing it to please Krishna. Right? If we don't have that mindset, then if we're cleaning the temple hall, it becomes a problem. Even if we are addressing the deity, sometimes it becomes a problem. So we have to understand that all of the services are geared towards the Lord's pleasure. And so in that manner or mood, at least I try. I've been serving the Lordships from 2012 September up until now in the form of kirtan. I've been involved in pujari service and mostly outdoor activities. I feel a bit hypocritical to stand here right now and to say something about their service, because although I've been doing it in the past, currently I've not been doing it much. But I possibly can't tell you the very stories that Sanjaya Prabhu or Janivas Prabhu or Srila Prem Prabhu would tell you. But I'll tell you for sure that I've seen what Paramakaruna Nitai Gaurachandra Prabhus, my lords, can do. And we can appreciate that in the form of seeing who Sanjaya Prabhu was then at 2013 to who he is now. Same for Radhikishore Prabhu, same for Chedi, same for Hari, same for Sachisuta Prabhu, same for Navin Prabhu. All of these devotees who we are sitting here amongst, these are all devotees who would have had their lives fully blessed and transformed by Nitai Gaurachandra. And you know that verse in Bhagavad Gita which says that on the spiritual path, when we partake in devotional service, there is no diminution or loss. I can tell you for sure that I've experienced that. From 2012 to 2020, maybe, I've traveled several times out of the country without a single cent in my pocket. I used to be hand-to-mouth. For those of us who don't know what that is, I work exactly for the expenses I create. So I never had extra money, but I still managed to travel. And that is because their lordships were engaging me in kirtan services and other services. I was able to complete my studies, same with Sachisuta Prabhu. We're not sure quite, well, I'm not sure, maybe he is sure, because you would see him put in the effort. We had a lot of programs and stuff to attend. I came out of the ashram and I still had that problem. He was in the ashram, you could tell he was having more issues. And continuously, even now, if you check with all of the devotees, there are many things that are happening that is all due to the Lord's mercy. So I would like to thank their Lordship Shri Shri Paramakarani Thai Gaurachandra and all of the devotees who have been engaging me in services throughout the years for the opportunity to be in the service of Shri Shri Paramakarani Thai Gaurachandra. And I do hope that all of us will continue to engage in their service in the mood of always pleasing Krishna. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much, Mayapura Chandradoya Prabhu. And Mayapur would have, part of his journey would have been to Mayapur, and he just, last year would have been 10 years since he would have received Diksha initiation from His Holiness Lokanath Maharaj at Prabhupada's Bhajan Kutir, just in front. When you go in Mayapur main gates, there's Prabhupada Bhajan Kutir. So he would have received Diksha initiation there. So when you talk about extreme blessings, extreme mercy, extreme protections, while Mayapur Prabhu was discussing there, I was reflecting how many hours kirtan, from small to big, wake houses especially, that Mayapur Prabhu would have involving or engaging. I don't know, throughout those kirtans, I was stick up many a times. Just going and doing these kirtan and doing Gita and drag them with me, even though they probably had so many other thoughts and maybe logically they had so many things to do. I don't know if they would have done all those things that they thought they're supposed to do, get done, if they would have done all those things, other than the kirtan and the bhajan and the Gita and all that, where they would have been today. I'm not sure, especially for himself and Sachi Sutta Prabhu. But Krishna had a plan. Their Lordship Shri Shri Paramakarani Thai Gaurachandra had a plan. They do have a plan for all of us. If we can submit a little to their will, to their will, and try to understand what is it that they will love for us to do, and that we try to execute a little of that at least, and will become of our lives. So nevertheless, we have to move on. I would like to take this opportunity once again to introduce to you His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj. Maharaj joined the movement over 50 years ago, became an initiated disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Maharaj would have engaged, of course, he is Canadian by birth. He would engage in many, many levels of services, and you're hearing about services. What Maharaj would have finally took sannyas, then became initiating spiritual master in the movement. He is part of the governing body commissioner of the management or managing directors, assists to manage the movement internationally. Maharaj goes to some very difficult places to preach. Even one of those places that comes to my mind, Maharaj goes to Cuba, which I don't know how he does that, but he do it. When we joined the movement 36 years ago, we would have heard story of Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj and other devotees goes to Russia and Germany and some Middle East places and getting Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam and all that. So Maharaj is one of those persons. He is called a walking monk. He would have walked many countries around the world, especially Canada. At least you would have walked across Canada, and you can check the map and see what walk across Canada means. He would have started out that in the 90s as bringing up as in recognition of Srila Prabhupada leading up to Srila Prabhupada's centennial anniversary, and to bring about spiritual awareness, spiritual awakening. And in his own words, you will hear him say, make friends, and make friends with nature, and make friends with people on the roadside, and see the hands of nature as you walk through all the mountains and the roads and the roadside and cities and countryside at the same time. Maharaj has been visiting us here in Guyana for the last 17 years. He has quite a few initiating disciples, and more than that, his loving reciprocation among all of us. We always glued to him. There is no distinction between who is disciple and who is not directly his initiating disciple. Everyone have a loving flow with Maharaj. So Maharaj, without any further ado, we'd like to humbly request you to please share your wonderful smile and thoughts with us this morning. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Over to His Holiness Bhakti Marg Maharaj Ki.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, I just want to ask a small favor before we start. Could everyone just stand up for a minute? Okay, just for a little change and stretch. Good. Now, the people that are in the back, way in the back, can you come up towards the front, if you don't mind? Yeah, or you can even sit here in the front. The people in the back chairs, can you come up to the front chairs? That would be great. Okay? And then you can sit down. Haribol. Haribol. Hare Krishna. Jai. We're going to sing Jai Radha Madhava. Most of you know this already. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girabharadhari Gopi Janavallabha Girabharadhari Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Punachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Oh, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Oh, oh, oh Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I thought it would be nice if we could spend 3 minutes just chanting japa together. Yeah, that's not part of the program usually, is it? Okay, so therefore we will do it now. Okay, if you have japa beads, that's great. If not, that's also great. It's all great. And we're going to chant the combination of the 3 words that make up the Mahamantra, Hare, Krishna, and Rama. Please repeat after me. Hare, Krishna, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Rama, Hare, Rama, 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 Hare, Hare. Jai. We are going to chant this mantra for 3 minutes, and we'll do it with our eyes closed, okay? And just concentrate. It's meant for purifying our existence. So we'll do it in unison. 1, 2, 3, go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A little volume. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Pick up speed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, volume and slow it down. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, Haribol. Okay. Om Jnanatamarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance. My spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Here's a nice verse we can extract from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, text 9. Is this too much bass, maybe? Or something's not right. Okay. Matschita madgata prana bodhyanta parasparam katyantas chamang nityang tushanti cha ramanti cha. Translation. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. Hare Krishna. And I'll just read a little portion of the purport by Srila Prabhupada. Pure devotees, whose characteristics are mentioned here, engage themselves fully in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Their minds cannot be diverted from the lotus feet of Krishna. Their talks are solely on the transcendental subjects. The symptoms of the pure devotees are described in this verse specifically. Devotees of the Supreme Lord are 24 hours daily engaged in glorifying the qualities and pastimes of the Supreme Lord. Their hearts and souls are constantly submerged in Krishna, and they take pleasure in discussing him with other devotees. Hare Krishna. Jai. So here we have a nice verse and explanation by Srila Prabhupada explaining what it means to be a devotee. We had a little program, a series in my home base in Toronto, where we were inviting senior devotees to come. And the program was called Those Were the Days, My Friends. So we take one day out of the week where we'd invite someone to talk about the old days, you know, what it was like in the pioneer years of Krishna consciousness. So I contacted one of my friends. He's actually an actor friend. His name is Durward Allen. And I explained we're doing this talk. It goes on weekly. Those were the days, my friends. And I selected you to be one of those people. We're asking devotees to come forth and give a class. And then Durward said, yeah, but I'm not a devotee. I said, yes, you are. You've done so many years of devotion. That means you're a devotee, right? You may have not gone through formalities of diksha or initiation, but you have done valuable service, so you're a devotee. So with that explanation, he felt very satisfied, and he came forth and did a really nice job. He said, well, I first met devotees in Montreal on Park Avenue, and there was inscribed on the window on the top was Radha Krishna Temple. And when you go up the stairs, the temple was an old bowling alley. You know what bowling is? You know, like Hari bowling. And that had been converted into temporarily as a temple. And then when you go halfway up the stairs, someone had in black magic marker, you are halfway up to the spiritual world. Keep going, with an arrow up. Yes, and then he described what it was like. He met the devotees. He also met Prabhupada. There was one person who stayed overnight, and he pitched a tent in the room where he was staying overnight, a tent in the temple room. And then he had a pet iguana in the tent with him. So it was a little, you get these free-spirited kind of people coming around sometimes. Anyways, what do devotees do? What's the symptom of a devotee? Good thoughts, mindfulness, good thoughts about people in general, trying to penetrate, trying to see the Krishna in everyone and everything, even iguanas, even in a tent or outside a tent. But the whole idea is to try to perceive God in everything and everywhere. Rasoham apsakontiya, paramashmi sashashurya, paranava sarvavedeshu, shabdike purusham darshu. That's also from the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna explains, I'm the taste of water. I'm the light of the sun and the moon. I'm the Vedic syllable Om. And he goes on. And he also says, Shabdake Purusham Darshu. I'm the ability in everyone. When you exert some energy, that's Krishna. It's not you. You only have a little freedom to say, I will do it for God or I will not do it for God. That's the only freedom you have. So these are symptoms of what makes up a devotee. The thoughts, the talks, the actions tell a lot of what makes up a devotee. Right. So I promised the other day that I would read to you one of the poems that I wrote, and it's about gossip. So gossip is something that we're not supposed to do. As a devotee, you don't gossip. I remember I shared this poem with my sister. She's a year and a half younger than I. And whenever I have a new poem that I dream up, I'll send it to her. And when I said, I have a poem about gossip, she said, oh, I gossip a lot. I'd love to read about it. Okay, so this is called Loose Tongue Monster. Maybe you could see if you are one of those creatures called Loose Tongue Monster. And if you are, then you have a little bit more of a journey to go in order to call yourself a devotee. Devotee wannabe, maybe, but here it is. Gossip is the cowardly, unofficial occupation of a jerk. Volunteers are either on part or full-time work. Call it a toxic tongue, a plague worse than a pandemic, a dirty and dark behind-the-back dynamic, a casual chat where the truth is not confirmed, a devil's radio broadcasting nothing to be learned. Gossipy people have nothing of substance to say. Fabrications from their mouth are always on display. It's a syndrome, a condition of verbal diarrhea. They are rumor addicts like alcoholics on tequila. Okay. Tequila and diarrhea, they kind of sound the same. Do take note that those who gossip to you will inevitably and eventually gossip about you. And those who know so little about you suddenly become authority, having all the goods on you. Perhaps the greatest human offender is the gossiper, though feeling their contribution has the status of a philosopher. Little do they know that gossip a lethal weapon will act karmically, as if to beckon, like a boomerang that's suddenly released and comes back to haunt and strike like a beast. This is part 3. So stay away from this backstabbing game. Stay away from fault finders who bear no shame. Stay away from loose-tongued monsters of derision, and hold hands with folks who have some vision. A superior investment to being critical is to point out the good in an individual. Don't let that big fat mouth try to obstruct 2 good listening ears poised to reconstruct. Any hope for a rumor monger perhaps is our deep prayer, a call for a miracle, compassion, and help on a major repair. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so talking ill of others is it's a bad habit, and it is a lethal weapon. It'd be better to be stabbed by someone than for someone to speak ill of you behind your back. And you know, it does happen to most of us. Even Ramachandra was talked about. He went incognito in Ayodhya, and people might not recognize him because he's dressed up. And then he heard people talking about him, about his relationship with Sita. And that was like something he didn't expect, but it came at him anyways. And my point is that if it can happen to God, it can happen to you. Similarly, Krishna was involved in trying to reclaim a jewel, a valuable stone called the Syamantaka stone. Killing this jewel, and everyone's just talking about it like anything, yapping away, you know. So even for Krishna, it's like that. People were doing that about Prabhupada also, His Divine Grace. And so no one's spared for being talked about. And when people do talk about you, you can either praise or you can poison, right? And most of us are accustomed to poison. So our minds are demented after all. We've gone through a lot of hellish conditions in many lifetimes. So the tendency is to release the venom, to be like a snake, and so on like that. And it does harm. Gossip can actually destroy a person's life. It can put someone in jail if there's an untruth delivered about the individual. It can ruin a person's marriage. It can ruin someone's vocation, job, career, family. That person can go and start drinking heavily as a way to experience some kind of escapism. And of course, it's not escapism. But some people are quite desperate, and if you don't have a friend to lean on, then it can go that far, to that extreme, where it hurts. So in every community and every facet of society, in any place in the world, gossip goes on. And we are sitting here, we're devotees, right? We are devotees, right? Okay, I got somebody agreeing with me. And a devotee is something that's supposed to represent purity and share no faults or very minimal faults. So therefore, there's an assumption that those of us who are in this room, we do not gossip. Is that right? Yes, for sure. Do we gossip? I'm not going to ask you to put up your hand. It's too embarrassing. But as a community, we do, flap away. And Prabhupada gave the example of you can either be a honeybee or you can be a fly. And a fly is something that as soon as you get a little cut in your hand or there's a little pus that comes out on a part of your body, the fly will immediately go there. It immediately goes there. And they do try to take up stuff. Even if a fly lands on a hard surface, like your skin, and there's no cut, a fly will go there. And what he'll do is he'll release a substance on your skin that is kind of like a smoothie. And there's chemicals that he releases. And then it mixes in with what's there, and he'll be able to pick up some of what's a part of your skin. So a fly has this tendency to not bring about nectar, amrit. But when it comes to a honeybee, they'll go somewhere to a flower, a nice flower, a Guyanese flower, a red one, or a white one, or a purple one. Are there any other colors? Bluish, maybe? And they'll take the essence of the flower and make some honey out of it, So we are encouraged to be like a bee. Another unique thing about a bee is that they work together like a community, strong and united. They usually have a boss, it's a queen bee, and they do everything to satisfy her. She's indeed a drama queen. And but they work unitedly. And ants are the same thing. They work together. Even though one has the mechanism to bite your fellow worker, you generally don't tend to do that. So this is just something that I've written to explain what a gossip monger is. And it's actually not nice to have floating around, to have those kind of people. They are negative. They are more or less trying to say, you have a fault, I don't have a fault. And if you're clean behind the ears, and let's say you don't have any, let's say, dirty laundry about yourself, then you must be God. You must be Bhagawan. Because everyone's got dirty laundry, and somehow or other we've put it up to hang. And there's some places in the world, I don't know if it's like that in Guyana, but it's very looked upon, frowned upon, when you hang your laundry outside, even after it's been washed. It cheapens the value of your property, according to some places. It's true. So you're making our neighborhood look cheap. Why don't you get a washer and a dryer? Why don't you get civilized? But when I was a kid growing up, my mother, she used to hang the laundry out on the clothesline. And when you'd get those clothes and wear them, the wind would actually press it, and give it a perfume. And when you wear those clothes, it was so fresh. It was such a nice feeling. Has anybody ever had that experience before? All the time, yes. Well, it's not looked upon very favorably these days, at least in some communities. So, but when they say hang dirty laundry, it means don't expose the dirty little secrets in your family or about you. You know? That's what we're trying to say. So clean your laundry. I remember one day the weather got a little cool. My mother had done the laundry, put it on the clothesline. And in Canada, we have someone called Jack Frost. And the laundry went hard like a board. And she took it off anyways. And it did get fairly dry, but she had to bring it inside. So that's about laundry. I mean, putting your laundry out to hang for cleaning and drying purposes. It's like yoga. You know, you stretch and you bring it's a beautiful activity, but we're encouraged to not do that so much. If you have some flaw about yourself, it's better to actually expose it or have someone do it for you. And then you will be humbled. If you're trying to hide your filth, then you're self-deceptive, right? It's better to come out and apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't think well of you. I've had some animosity towards you for years, decades. Will you forgive me? At a moment, a humbling moment, at a moment of confession. Yeah. So there's bad thoughts is one thing, but bad talks is worse. Speaking ill of other people. So if we have these types of tendencies or habits, it's really good to work on it and see what can be done to put it to a closure, to bury it, to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Okay, because it's like lying. It's like you are worse off than anybody else you could talk about. And the truth is to be admitted by the self, because you know yourself better than anyone else. If you have a hard time finding flaws, if you have a hard time looking at the mirror, then maybe you need someone that will help you with this. Therefore, we encourage people to get married. Because your marriage partner will always remind you of your shortcomings. Am I right about that? Do you agree with me? Like sometimes husband and wife are getting ready to go on a program. And she's getting herself ready. She takes a little extra time for the makeup and the powder job and the eyelashes, And so he's ready. He's at the door waiting. And she says, "You're not going to this formal with that on, are you?" And he says, "No, I'm just wearing it while I'm waiting." So anyways, it's if you don't get married, then you are actually hooked up with a guru. And the guru will tell you what the shortcomings are. That's the function of the guru, to correct. He's in charge of the correctional services for the individual, right? Because we have a blind spot for ourselves. We just don't always see it. We don't always get it. And therefore, there's a need to have someone else on the outside, a third-party person or whatever, who will tell you about these things. And of course, you have the pleasure of nitpicking with that person that's nitpicking you. It's a back-scratching program. And that's what makes the difference. So we're just saying that please take care in this area. The mouth is a valuable instrument. It allows us to chant Hare Krishna. It allows us to take Krishna Prasad. It allows us to say good things about other devotees. But we oftentimes resort to the lowest denominator as far as consciousness is concerned. Yeah, so we can improve and there's a need for improvement always, and that's the mandate for us human beings. We just have to get better and better. And Prabhupada, I'll give you an example. One of my godbrothers, he was a sannyasi, and he decided, I can't do this. So he got connected with a lady, and they got married. So then the devotees were talking about him like anything, and speaking ill of him. And the gossip went, the computer will allow for some efficiency in communication. So Guru Das asked Prabhupada, do you think that will be good for the devotees to enhance their communication? And you know what Prabhupada said? He said, no, it will not be good. They will just use it to gossip. Hare Krishna. So we're not different from others in that regards. We have a loose tongue. I guess we have just a little bit more time. We have a loose tongue, and loosey-goosey doesn't work in a juicy Krishna conscious situation, you know. So mind your tongue. There was a saying when I was a kid. I guess it's an old English saying. If someone says something bad about another person, you know, you wipe. It was usually a school teacher, you're like a granny type. You wash that mouth out with soap. You know? So there's a need to clean, and there's a need to be green, need to be clean, need to be organic, and not to be a pain for the you know, a sword in the side, or you know, like that, a thorn in the side of yourself. You know, I know what thorns are like. When I walked Guyana, I was getting close to the eastern side, and we got, myself and my walking partner, we got stuck in this jungle, you know, where there are thorns this big. You guys have got champion thorns here in Guyana. And you have to be really careful to walk through them. So if you end up having a thorn in the side, that's what we are to ourselves when we engage in what's called in Sanskrit prajalpa. Prajalpa attracts the negative. Prajalpa for the snake, when he hears a frog, the frog makes lots of noise. He makes a certain sound. You're very good with your voice. Do you want us to sound of a frog? Anybody good for imitating a frog? There must be somebody there. Here. Okay, do you want to just try it out? Ruchi? Okay, all right. I'd rather gossip than be a frog. All right. So anyways, the frogs make this noise and attracts the snakes in addition to the movement, and this way they know where to detect their prey. So if we are engaged in prajalpa, that is negative talks, it does sort of attract Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, and that's true. There's not too many things that offend me, but on that note, some people do a short form of saying, yes, Maharaj. And they say, instead of that, they say, Yamaraj. I'm not the Lord of Death. So anyways, if we are going to try to kill something, then we should kill these bad habits. And it is very difficult to kill bad habits. It's like going to bed at night. It's easy to get in the bed. Okay, thank you. Okay, now will all the snakes come out? Yes. So anyways, let's do a better job at keeping things clean and get in the habit of saying nice things, because there are nice things in everyone. when someone exhibits an asset, a physical asset, that is Krishna. That's a display of Krishna. And we should just point it out. You're a good cook. Oh, I love your nose. Or I love your hair. I like the pink streaks and the green streaks mixed together. Whatever. Whatever. Just say something nice about someone and get away from the bad habit. So, like when going to bed, it's easy to get in, hard to get out sometimes, right? Anybody here have problems getting out of the bed in the morning? Anybody? I generally don't. Just 3 people? You guys are deceptive. 4. Do I hear 5? Do I hear 5? 6. 7. 8. The truth is coming out. Really takes time to get the truth out of all you wonderful devotees. So thank you very much. I actually have to go downstairs right now and do a very important call. And we'll join you after that call. It's supposed to be a short one, okay? I'll try not to lie on it.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your kind presence here with us in Guyana. And among all of us. So it's quite something. It is quite food for thought, or more than food for thought. We would many times say that or discuss among ourselves, we don't have to find faults. Sometimes we use the word fault finding. Really and truly, we don't have to find faults. Faults are there. If not all of us, many of us, faults are already there. And this is why they have the common saying, to err is human. Means, as human, we have faults. So you don't have to go and find them, they are there. We don't have to go and point them out, the thought came. But just to be in leader, just to be in the management shoe, myself and the other leading devotees here and the managers here, it means that everyone who comes through the door, somehow or the other, even if you verbalize it or we doesn't verbalize it, you come under the jurisdiction. So immediately somebody come and they try to do something funny, then immediately as leaders, as managers, you'll have to point it out. And this person might say, oh, I didn't ask him. I didn't accept him as my guru. And then when you come here, it seems to be more of an hospital or reformatory place more than anywhere else. And then we misunderstand that. Yes, it is here is a hospital to treat the conditioned souls with the appropriate medicines, tablets, to get us geared up, qualified to go back home, back to Godhead, or to worship their Lordship, Sri Sri Paramakarna Nitai Gaura Chandra. Because if we are going to present ourselves in front of the Most High, then we might as well present ourselves very well. If you're going to present yourself in front of somebody you're going to read somebody very respectable, we will rehearse what we will even say. But now think we are going to present ourselves to the Most High, the Supreme of all gods. How do we present ourselves? Or even if we have to come in front of Srila Prabhupada, the founder of the Hare Krishna movement, the Guru, the spiritual master. So these are real life thoughts You may think, well, we come this morning to hear Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. What does this presentation have to do with me? But this is real life. This is what is Krishna consciousness, part of what the Krishna consciousness movement or this temple is offering. And we can only hope and pray that we all will take it to heart and that we will make that it will help. 24. Of course, the entire year will be many celebrations. Lord Advaita Charya, Lord Nityananda appearance, Gaur Purnima will be coming, then Ram Navami, then one after another, Nashinga Chaturdasi. In between that, a few visitors will be coming in. Then we gear up for Ratha Yatra. And after Ratha Yatra, one after another, Balaram appearance. And this year, very special. But I just went ahead with that, but very special to let you know. Because sometimes people stick us up, although we have been making announcements and sending out, if one or two devotee wants to volunteer to create an online bulletin for ISKCON of Guyana Hare Krishna Study Center, and that you have that in your phone or in your computer, and it keep update itself all the time, so that from months before, you know who already sponsored the Sunday feast. From months before, you already know what are the different activities. And it will serve each and every one of us well, because some of us may need to take leaves or make necessary arrangement to take part in those activities. Otherwise, we'll miss out. So again, thank you very much to being here with us. Welcome to some of you who came in a little later. Let us all stand for the beautiful Artik ceremony to the Lordship, Sri Sri Paramakana Nitai Gaura Chandra. And after the Artik, we'll hear a few thoughts before we go for the feast. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada Ki. Dear Lordship, Sri Sri Paramakana Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki. Hare Krishna.
Not necessarily you. I'm supposed to serve you. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desacharine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada.
Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Namah Krishna, Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hare Haraya Namah Krishna, Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan.
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 Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita.
Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita.
Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita.
Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita.
Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita.
Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita.
Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita.
Sri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raguna.
Sri Rupa Sri Sanatana Bhatta Raguna.
Sri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raguna.
Bhatta Raguna.
Raguna.
Sri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Raguna.
Hare Haraయ Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai,
Gaura Nitai, Jai Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jai Gaura Nitai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stotra Sadasi Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stotra Sadasi Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. ISKCON's founder Acharya, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Prem Si Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasudi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Sri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyam Kunda Radha Kundi Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Navadip Maya Bhur Dham ki Jai. Ganga Mai ki Jai. Jamuna Mai ki Jai. Tulsi Maharani Devi ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai. Jagannath Swami ki Jai. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. ISKCON BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The anniversary appearance of Sri Nitai Gaurachandra ki Jai. All glories to the Sambhava. All glories to the Sambhava. All glories to the Sambhava. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. We chant. Namaste Narasringaya. Prahlada Ladala Daine. Hiranyakashipur Vaksha. Shilatang Kalaye. Torna Shingo Para Torna Shingo. Yato Yato Yamita Torna Shingo. Bahir Nashingo Hridaya Nashingo. Bahir Nashingo Hridaya Nashingo. Andara Shingamadim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamala Vada Nakam Abhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jagadishwara Jai Jagadishwara Jai Jagadishwara. Tamakara Kamala Vada Nakama Bhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Jaya Nasringadev 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 Jaya Nasringadev. Sringa Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki
jai. Jai Shri Paramakarna Nitai Gaurachandra ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. So once again, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you to being here with us for yet another Sunday Love Feast, Srila Prabhupada Sunday Love Feast here at the Hare Krishna Study Center. It would have been quite a last 2 weeks, you may say, gearing up for the Ram Ayodhya Mandir last week, week before last week, and of course last Monday was the Grand Pran Pratishtha and inauguration of the Ram Ayodhya Mandir, and then immediately get into preparing for Maharaj visit, the 15th installation anniversary of their lordships, and also Padayatra and all the different programs that have been going on. And still the boys here are looking at me that we have to go to Crane with Maharaj, we still haven't finished as yet. So they're all gearing up. Many devotees will want to go to Crane this afternoon for the final program with Maharaj on this visit. So first of all, we would like to take this opportunity to, on behalf of our ISKCON of Guyana Hare Krishna Study Center, on behalf of the management and all the devotees, to thank His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami to make special efforts to be with us here for the past few days. Put your hands together for Maharaj. We want to thank all the devotees who would have participated in all the different activities we had over the last 2 weeks. Put your hands together for all those devotees. And you can think in all the different departments, because we wouldn't itemize the departments. All those who make financial and contribute otherwise towards the program, please put your hands together. To all these programs, person gives donation, person gives vegetable, fruits, grocery, person gives loan us their vehicle, sound system, so many different areas, help, self-help in the villages, so many different areas. Persons would have assisted, some people would have given a good advice, or some people would have made some observation, how we can improve. So all those persons are included. And of course, our ongoing programs continue, the television programs, the major activities we announced earlier. And if someone would like to manage and do that service of the bulletin of HKSC, or ISKCON of Guyana Hare Krishna Study Center here, that service is open. It will be an amazing, amazing service, where you will be instrumental in timely informing everyone about programs, and probably be instrumental in getting more persons to come out for the programs, and that is how you will be benefited. The person who take up that service, your benefit, your payoff will be get another soul to come to the temple and take in kirtan and take prasadam. Yes? You agree? So let us know. You can reach with Sachi Sutta, Hari Kirtan, myself, Sanjay or Radhakishore, if you like to do that service, or you can reach with Vishaka. Anyone who like to take up, or two person that you like to take up that service. So still, we wouldn't keep you too long here, but just as a reminder that we still yet to have a discussion after one of our programs when everybody are here. Give a little projection of the year 2024. What are some of the things that we can all endeavor together, excuse me, endeavor together to goals that we want to achieve, things that we want to do together here as a family of HKSC. So maybe next Sunday we can have a little of that discussion. So we look forward to see you next Sunday morning here. In the meantime, thank you all once again. We'd like to take this opportunity to wish His Grace Uncle Sukhdev Maumdev Prabhu a happy birthday. Uncle Sukh, you can please come this side. So he is one of the senior elderly member of our community here, celebrating his birthday today. So, Parmat Prabhu, you like to hand this little token to Uncle Sukhdev Prabhu on his birthday first. Stand right there. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, the Lordship Shri Shri Paramakana Nitai Gaura Chandra ki. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Vanchakalpata Rubisha Kripa Sindhu Vaivacha Patitanam Pavinabhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. Hare Krishna. Only 61 birthday he's celebrating. I just heard he's telling Paramat Prabhu. I was trying to guess how much, but I didn't want to say it. So only 61 he's celebrating. So before your 62nd birthday, change your name. Before your 62nd, before you celebrate your next birthday, we wouldn't call you Sukhdev Mamdev anymore for the rest of this life. Whatever years Krishna will retain life in this body. So you have a challenge ahead. If your guru wouldn't come here, then you have to go where the guru is to receive your diksha. But first of all, don't do it the backward way. First of all, get the qualification first. Don't ask for initiation first. Ask for the qualification first. And when you acquire the qualifications, then recommendations will come, and you can fly anywhere in the world and go and get a diksha. In fact, you don't have to fly. These days, gurus are giving diksha via Zoom. Good? So, and this is, apparently I'm talking to him, but I'm talking to everyone else, because diksha initiation becomes such an issue only when the guru start to decide to come. Then all the people get fired up. I want initiation, I want initiation. No, initiation is an ongoing preparation. Not only when the spiritual master are going to come that we become fired up and think we want to present ourselves so nicely, and I want initiation. If I doesn't get initiation, my spiritual life finish. I will walk out from the management, I'll walk out from the temple, I'll turn against the managers and the entire community and the entire world of Vaishnavism, and just see how I am qualified for initiation. How you will be qualified to turn into the university if as soon as they tell you have to write the exam, you say, who are you? You tell Dr. Gomes in Barby's campus, who is you? Why you have to give me exam? Why can't you just give me that paper and let me go and live my life? You know, get me a degree paper. You know, that I am graduate with all the TAPIS score, you know, from the university. That's not how it works in this world. That's not how it works in the spiritual world. And that's not how it works in Srila Prabhupada ISKCON movement. So we are using you as an example to get the message clear. Set it right from the beginning of this year. The standard for initiation in ISKCON Guyana, at least 3 months before the Guru comes. If you want the initiation in the physical presence of the Guru, at least 3 months before your Guru comes, inform the temple authority and let them make sure that you're chanting 16 rounds, you're eating only prasadam, you're following 4 regs, include Maharaj Gateli, no gossiping, right? So there is 5. And don't try to twist the hand of the managers like in the political camp for initiation. Somebody tried to twist the hand of the managers. No? If you do not give me this, then I'll walk out from my service. Not somebody, many of us do like that. So sometimes we have some importance, or all service are important. You just heard from Mayapur Prabhu. All service are important in Srila Prabhupada's house. So you think you put some spokes on the wheel, stop the service from going, I will walk out if I do not get what I want. In a spiritual process, that is not how it works. In a devotional process, that is not how it works. In a spiritual environment, there is a much more decent mood, friendly mood, compassion mood. There's a much more nicer mood to do it. So you have a year more to, before a year to change your name. You have been around too long. So thank you all very much. Please take prasadam into full satisfaction. Srila Prabhupada ki Their Lordship Shri Shri Paramakarana Nitai Gaura Chandra Ke 15